Hello, Potato, and welcome to part 2 of Seinfeld, LEGO Ideas Kit 036, LEGO Kit 21328, 1,326 pieces of LEGO about nothing. In part 1, we did bags 1 through 4. We got Jerry, we got Kramer, we got about half the apartment. Now we just need to put together bags 5 through 9. Looks like 5 and 6 will be probably the rest of the apartment. Maybe 7 as well. 8 looks like it's going to be pretty much the furniture that's going to go here, and 9 looks like it'll be almost all lighting rig stuff. Plus the other 3 minifigures, we're still looking for Elaine, George, and Newman. The first part wasn't too difficult. Lots of floor, some pretty good sized pieces, not a whole lot of fiddly bits, except for maybe the radiator, that was a little fiddly. And we've got about half our stickers done. If you want more detail than that, go back and watch part 1 if you didn't watch it already, because if you did watch it, you don't want to hear me recap it now do you? So, with that said, let's crack open bag number 5 here and get into the fast forward. And with that, we are done. Seinfeld is finished. Here is our finished product. The whole set. Lots of little fiddly bits. Kind of more than I was thinking, although, I mean, I can see them in the picture, but the bookshelves and stuff. Lots of little fiddly bits in there. So let's look at what we have here now that we're done. Of course, first of all, don't think I looked at in the first video that Jerry and I believe Kramer both have no, I did look at Jerry's face, didn't I? So we won't do that again. Let's pretend I didn't do that. And instead, look at our 3 new characters, starting with Elaine. I believe she appeared first. She is holding the little bag with the goldfish in it from the episode where they were lost in the parking lot, which is a really good episode. I mean, I like that kind of episode, kind of a bottle episode sort of a thing. She has 2 faces, kind of her annoyed face and a smiling face. And of course, she's wearing one of her little, like, 90s suits. And I'm going to go with the annoyed face. She has a huge hairpiece. I think the only thing I think has a bigger hairpiece than this is some of the figures in the Everyone is Awesome kit from last year. Next up, we have George, who oddly only has 1 face, despite having a bald cap piece to cover the back of his head. I guess it wouldn't cover all of it, would it? That's why. And he has, I believe this is supposed to be the marble rye, which I'm going to say probably the biggest disappointment of this set. Because that's a normal French loaf from just a normal Lego kit. That should have been a unique piece. It should have been printed as a marble rye, but, it's at least a reference, the fishing pole and everything. And last is Newman. Didn't say the magic word. Actually, I really like the faces on him. So he's got, like, an unhappy face, but his smiling face is that really, like, evil smile that Newman would get. I think they've for a minifigure, they have captured that look, I think, really, really well. Also, I'm pretty sure that's the same hairpiece as Wong in the Doctor Strange set that I did a few weeks ago. Other little references in here. We've got the Festivus pole. We've got George in his underwear, which is not a thing that I think was there in the actual show, but, it's a fun little reference. We've got Larry David here on the fridge. I don't think I can bring the set close enough. I can bring the fridge close enough. Yep, I'm pretty sure that is Larry David in Lego form. They should have put a Larry David minifigure in here. I know he didn't actually appear, like, face-wise in the series, or maybe he did, like, once or twice, but I mean, not frequently, but it would have been nice. Also would have been nice. Remember when this first came out, they had that ad that was promoting both this and the fact Seinfeld was coming to Netflix, and had Bryan Cranston in it, and he complained about there not being a Tim Whatley set. They should have done when this first came out, and I probably would have bought it then if they had, is make a little, like, giveaway kit with it that had the little Tim Whatley at the little dentist office. That would have been really cool. Also, a Bryan Cranston figure. Puppet's got Macaroni Jerry down there, which I don't think you can see on the camera. Down there at the bottom of the bookshelf, that's Macaroni Jerry. Yeah, just lots of little references in here. The computer says Vandalay Industries on it. I'm not going to try and pull that out or get the camera in there. That's just not going to work. But yeah, it's all very nicely done. You can see Kramer's apartment door across the hall there. So you could, like, theoretically make, like, little Lego movies reenacting Seinfeld scenes. On the Seinfeld DVD, there's these little sequences for some of the classic scenes of them animated, like, as stick figures. You could redo something like that, but with Lego. I'm sure if I look on YouTube, there's probably somebody who's done that already. I was, like, pointing out reused pieces, so let's look at the stove over here, and that is clearly the grill from a car. Kind of cool. Kind of the best I got going on this one. Nothing that's really uniquely used for other things repurposed in here like that. Now, I think it's a really interesting idea that a lot of these set kits have included, like, studio lights to make them clear that they're supposed to be television sets. And it just seems like a weird choice to me to do that, not just make them a set. I wonder if there's some specific legal reason for doing them as a movie set instead of as just a play set. And of course, I mean, if you don't like them, they come off easily enough. You can get rid of them and you go. There's probably some, yeah, there's some spare white flat pieces you could put there, cover that up if that's what you wanted to do. I just think it's interesting that they've chosen to do that. But overall, it's a nice set. I think it should go over by the TV. So we can watch a Lego kit about nothing next to a TV where we kind of watch a lot of nothing. I feel like it's pretty screen accurate to Jerry's apartment, honestly. Although, I don't know, the pipe seems wrong to me somehow. But all said and done, this is a perfect thing for any Seinfeld fan to put up on a shelf. Not really a play with set, just kind of figure out where you want to put the characters and pose them in your favorite scene from the show. Again, lots of little references in here. Nothing much to complain about. A fairly, not a complicated build, but a fairly involved one. I do like, especially actually in the kitchen over here, how we've put things behind glass to give you more of a cabinet look, although pretty sure in the show his cabinets were just open. I don't think they had glass fronts. I could be wrong. I haven't watched the show in a while, but I really like how this looks. Especially because up here, those pieces actually are loose. I'm probably not moving it on camera. There we go. Now, as far as complaints, the way this is on, this here is not really fastened down very well. So, I mean, you definitely want to be careful in handling it. Again, not a play with set though. Once you find a spot on your shelf for this, this won't be an issue. But in order to capture the kind of odd shape of Jerry's apartment, and it really is kind of odd if you think about it, they have had to do some weird things with wall angles here as well. But this is the kind of the worst offender, because this is all one section. But who knows? Maybe if this did well enough, we'll see like the, oh, I knocked this loose. If this did well enough, maybe we will see a set based on the diner. I mean, Friends got a set based on the coffee shop. Why shouldn't Seinfeld get its other kind of main set? And there we go, that's better. That doesn't stand very well either. Again, not a play with set. But overall, I am happy with it. It is nice. And it's got a fairly big footprint, but I think, again, for a shelf, like if I were to put on one of these shelves back here, this would fit perfectly with a little bit of space still behind it. Which is, I think, maybe part of the intent of these kits. But that's gonna do it. That's gonna wrap it up. This is another kit built and done, and we can move on now. So I hope you found this all interesting or entertaining. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. And, if you like watching Lego build stuff, I have probably way too many Lego build videos on the channel, so go back and watch some of them. But I do thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.